Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So today I'll be ranking all the units from Skibi defense from worst to best. The rankings depend on how good they are, how much damage they do, if they're cost-effective or not, etc. So without wasting time, let's get into it. Alright, first off we have Silver Cameraman. He's the exclusive unit and is a pretty good starter unit, has fire DPS and costs $0 to place. Looks like he'll go in B tier. Now we have Camera Fighter, who is a beginner unit, pretty okay damage, and you can place a lot of them, so C tier it is. Large Cameraman, pretty cheap unit, it is AoE, but it's still bad, C tier. Researcher Cameraman. It was probably the first unit I ever bought, and I loved playing with this guy. But he's really bad now compared to other units and got nerfed somewhere in between, C tier. Camera Sniper Woman. This was basically the best starter unit in the beta, until it got nerfed into oblivion and it's not that good anymore. C tier again. Dancing Cameraman. Great farm unit once you max his stats out and helps a lot in many situations. A tier. Camera Strider. Haven't used him much, but he's pretty okay, I'd say. Can't wait for his upgraded version to come out. C tier. Cupid Cameraman. A great spawner unit who helps basically all throughout the game and is pretty strong. It's pretty cheap considering how good it is. I was doubting between S and A tier, but it goes into the A tier. Upgraded Cameraman, currently the starter unit I use, and it's pretty amazing at handling everything that comes in its way. It even has a stun ability which could stun infected upgraded Titan Speaker Man. A great all-rounder, hence B tier. High-tech Cameraman. Used to be meta before it got nerfed. It basically met the same fate as Sniper Camera Woman. C tier. Plunger Cameraman. Just like High Tech and Sniper Woman, it got nerfed and it's not good anymore. C tier. Engineer Cameraman. I've never really used him, but I'd say he's a pretty decent spawner unit. You can also place 5 of them. B tier. Upgraded Sniper Camera Woman. It's much better than the base version, does good damage, and is a strong early game unit. I'd say it would go into the B tier. Mech Cameraman. Really good unit with boosts and does great damage considering its cost. It's probably one of my favorites, even if I do not use him. A tier. Titan Cameraman. A good base Titan, does great damage, and is a good unit overall. I was doubting between putting him in A or B, but B tier it is. Rocket Cameraman. Excels at range and DPS, and with how many you can place of him, he's an amazing unit. Straight A. Flamethrower Cameraman. Great unit who did get nerfed but is still pretty good damage-wise. But one downside is he is costly. Anywho, straight A. Glitch Cameraman. A very useful unit when it comes to range and boosts. It's pretty good damage-wise. A. Pure Titan Cameraman. Didn't get him, but I heard he's basically Titan Cameraman, just a little stronger. B tier. Upgraded Titan Cameraman. S. His attacks can stack and he does crazy DPS with boosts. For his price, he's pretty amazing. Large Laser Cameraman. I'd say he's 100% worth buying and is basically Rocket Cameraman's brother. His DPS is crazy and he's even better maxed out. A tier. Orbital Camera. Very costly and I don't use it very much, but it does heavy damage with a large cooldown. I'd say he's not really useful except in endless mode. B tier. Ultimate Cameraman. This guy does a lot of DPS and even spawns upgraded Titan Cameraman. The only downside is he's very expensive to get and expensive to upgrade in-game. Hence he's gonna go to A tier. Speaker Fighter is just gonna go to D. He's used for early game knockback and that's it. Large Speaker Man. Just an okay unit. Nothing too special about this guy. Does okay damage and has okay range. C tier. Speaker Helicopter. I've pretty much never used this and it's quite bad. D tier. Speaker Strider. Just used for knockback. D tier. Upgraded Speaker Man. It's pretty good compared to how bad the base unit is. Does great damage and has a pretty nice bat. B tier. DJ Woman. Best booster unit ever. It's cheap and gets the job done. Easy A. Dark Speaker Man is a very good unit all around. His final level is absolutely insane and he's really cheap to upgrade. A tier. Upgraded DJ Woman is pretty awesome. She gives boosts and does great damage. Good mid-game unit. B tier. Speaker Titan is pretty cheap to place and upgrade, and he's a great starter Titan. Knockback makes him even better. B tier. Upgraded Titan Speaker Man. He's a very good Titan, but the reason I placed him in A is because his attacks don't stack, though it does not mean that he's not still an amazing unit. Would 100% recommend. Ultimate Speaker Man is absolutely amazing. He's much cheaper than Ultimate Cameraman, and he spawns upgraded Titan Speaker Man. He does fantastic DPS. Straight A. TV Man for me is going straight to D. Never used him that much, but he's still pretty okay. Looking back on it, he goes to C tier, I guess. TV Woman and Pure TV Woman D. I really just got them for the sake of it. Never used them. Large TV Man is basically just like Large Speaker Man, but better. Okay, damage and range. C tier. Upgraded TV goes to A. No questions asked. He's amazing at DPS, but is pretty costly. Great unit all around. Titan Cinema Man is a good unit. If it weren't for his speaker upgrade, then he would go to B. This guy has been rebalanced like 5 times, but he's still great. A tier. Upgraded Titan TV Man, straight S, no doubt. Both of the Astros go to B. They do good damage and have good range. Speaker Toilet goes to S. He gives boosts and has crazy DPS. He even plays music. Great unit all around. Secret Agent. I don't use him much, but he's pretty expensive to upgrade. Gives 50% off, though. He also spawns hacked toilets. B tier. Strongest Cameraman, S tier, no questions asked. And finally, Camera Reaper. He's a spawner unit similar to Cupid Cameraman. He's pretty good, but I don't use him much. B tier. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe for more content like this. Peace.